Buenas tardes, gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo va eso? Aquí vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos ayer. Ya completamos por fin todo el equipo. Todos los miembros están con nosotros. Ahora lo único que nos queda es realizar sus misiones y conseguir la mejora de la nave de Samara. Que si no recuerdo mal, la suya sería la de la capacidad de combustible. Pero para eso tenemos primero que hacer su misión, que es lo primero que nos ha pedido. Ya como estamos en el último tramo, no hay tanto donde rascar el tema de hacer secundarias y tal. Así que nos van a dar más rápido. Nos van a dar más rápido sus misiones secundarias. Entonces, la de Samara, tenemos que ir a Omega. Aquí. Para acabar con una de sus hijas. Que por lo visto tiene un defecto genético. Que lo que hace es matar a todas las personas con las que mantiene relaciones. Por lo visto lleva haciendo esto durante siglos. Y por fin ha encontrado dónde se encuentra en este preciso momento. Y vamos a echarle una mano con esto. Me traeré a Zane igualmente. Y a Tali. A ver si ya con esto hablamos con ellos de nuevo en la nave. Y nos piden ayuda también. Lo que voy a hacer también, por si acaso, es pasar por varios mundos para conseguir más materiales. Porque ya he estado viendo que con las dos últimas mejoras se ha ido bastante de lo que teníamos en reserva. Ah, no, claro, tenemos que llevar a Samara. Ay. Así que primero hacemos esto. Y después vamos de mundo en mundo. De puede que nada. Aun sin ser tan peligrosa, seguro que sabe dónde se encuentra. Tiene que saber todo de toda la gente que vive aquí, seguro. Y si no, seguro que tiene a gente que se dedica a eso. Me debe una bien gorda. Tras... esto.
Sorry fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardite Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardite Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
¿Quién ha dicho nada de atrapar? Ah. El bloque de apartamentos. Me acuerdo de la escena, pero no exactamente. Creo que era... Creo. Por donde bajamos para ir a la clínica de Morty. Me suena que puede ser por ahí. Uy, es verdad que estos dos tenían... Pero era una pesadez de misión. Ah, aquí está justo este. Buenas.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
Ah.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
No tenía amigos.
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Bueno, claro, salidas en plan...
Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
A dónde iba esas cosas, vale.
It's quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Vamos a arreglar esto, que llegamos tarde.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
La entrada más antigua, vamos a ir por orden.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Eso es la perfecta definición de mala suerte. De salir por una vez y que justo conocer a Mordin.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the halax is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Si no fuera por cómo termina, podría ser hasta bonito.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal, and she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morin speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
So, what's our next step?
Coger el lanzagranadas.
She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Bueno,
So we
una
have to
trampa.
lure her up.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Pues venga,
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
a ver qué tal nos sale.
We can talk more once we're there.
How are you, Gary? Did you find anything? Is there anything?
I should go.
Vale. El club al que se refiere no es el Afterlife, porque si no, seguro que está... Mi madre, se me fue el nombre. Bueno, básicamente, la dueña de todo esto sí que estaría más alerta de tenerla en su propio local.
Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive the mission, I may return here.
Habla con Garrus, que seguro que os lleváis bien.
Omega, I couldn't find work. You wouldn't think an assassin could go hungry in a place like this. Seems locals handle that kind of thing themselves, and those who can't aren't the kind of people you want to work with.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
What do you want? Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarub.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Confío en ti.
Let's get started.
La cosa es que no pase nada de última hora.
Chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Diviértete y atrae a morir. Ok, parece sencillo.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know?
Sí, podrías reventar.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Ok, esto es importante para ir cogiendo ideas. No vamos a pegarle porque sí.
You're breathing on my drink.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask.
You're human and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out? Slow
Calma,
down and
calma.
tell me what the problem is.
Ya me acuerdo de lo que era.
Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moira is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florida. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend gets hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's on here. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Vale, terminal y eternidad. Ok.
Do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order. Just work them into a sentence.
No va a ser la mejor frase del mundo, pero hey, servirá.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret, I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moira. I'm ready to head out.
¡Corre!
The music here used to be avant-garde. Even dance to it.
Ahora falta,
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
por si acaso, vete de aquí también cagando leche. Bailar, ¿no? Que...
Oh. Are you still here?
A ver.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I can fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
Yeah. Y... Creo que bastaba con todo esto, pero... Parece que no. Vamos a hablar con esta gente. Eso, Aria. Demasiados nombres en mi cabeza.
Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, you think this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Me sobra el dinero.
I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
No, y se va. Y
Some nights I come.
y Samara tirándose de los tentáculos en plan de, pero este tío es tonto.
Some nights there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Alex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything
No
about
vamos a tirar por las
It's
opciones de
used to
la
be
derecha,
darkest
sería una estupidez.
places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vanya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
Each new system holds a chance to meet new cultures, learn a new way to see the universe.
Breathtaking. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Yo, ¿qué quieres que te diga? Tengo una conversación así de rápida que termina en vamos a mi piso y será en plan de... no sé. Permíteme desconfiar un punto por si acaso.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Esto es la estatua. Un Krogan.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Sutil.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Doblemente sutil. Vale, no hay nada más que examinar.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat.
Y que existan zonas así, que bueno,
The drums of a great hunt out for your blood.
como en todos lados.
It's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Qué bueno pensaría ver la estación de... Buah, esto tiene pinta de que todo van a ser apartamentos o que se está cayendo a cachos por dentro. Pero no.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Bien. Porque he llegado a tener problemas de no tener suficiente virtud y en este punto ha sido en plan de... Mierda. Samara, entra ya por la puerta, por favor.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Lauren. Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. And
No.
now, Lauren.
Tu crimen fue usar dichos dones para empezar a matar a gente.
Genetic destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Matar a Mortin.
End of the line, Lauren.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Yes.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. to go as well.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Ahora no.
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Pues listo, esta es de las más cortas que hay. Que puedes elegir, no es en plan de... Te lo dicen por decir, puedes elegir si quieres llevar a Samara o a Morin. Nunca he llevado a Morin. Y puedes, si no recuerdo mal, puedes tener una relación tanto con Samara como con Morin. El problema, eso ya depende de quién elija. El problema está que si lo haces con Morin, pasa lo que pasa, literalmente mueres. Y se acaba... Sí, está muerto. Y se acaba la partida ahí. Punto. Nunca llega... Bueno, cargas la partida y tal, pero nunca llegarías canónicamente a la base de los recolectores porque has muerto antes por decir... banderas rojas. Me dan igual. Pues cagaste. Buenas, Yasser, ¿qué tal? Nada, vamos a hablar del infanticidio de Samada. ¿No quiere? No sabe. Samada queda en la Friendzone. En Morin queda en Palmar. Correcto. ¡Oh! Mi cuello.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
Ok. Pues si ella ya ha dicho tal, vamos a hablar con Zane primero. Porque no tendría sentido que él entró antes en el equipo que Tally, que todavía siga...
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Yay.
I've got time. Take it at your own pace.
Thank you. I fear I've already done that for too long. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expected an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. Father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. He tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
En otro momento te explica qué es lo que acaba de tener. Que básicamente que puede recordar de esa manera cosas que ha vivido en el pasado.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic. No sneaking out in the middle of the night. No final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
Alright, you spawned. Organic species tend to do that. Is that all you wanted to talk about?
There have been complications. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Vale.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Vamos a hablar con Samara y bajar a hablar con Tali. Por eso digo que llegados a este punto ya todo va de corrido. No hay tiempo para hablar mucho con los últimos personajes que se añaden al grupo.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Ni me atrevo a poner una comparación con edades humanas.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Me gusta porque te lo dejan así sutil de... ¡Ey! Que a lo mejor es posible que...
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Investigar mejoras. Voy a hablar un poco con ella, sí puede ser.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Mejoras de la nave. Por Dios que no coja más. Perfecto. Un 50% más. Tenemos 1000, pues 1500. Progreso de la misión. Mirando. Bueno, por hablar. Para conocerlos un poco más, que no sea en plan de... Hola, ¿qué tal? Venga. Rapidito.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Spirits are high. We have a strong team and everyone is committed.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
Me lo imaginaba.
I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Of course.
Vámonos. Y con esto ya estarían casi todas las mejoras de la nave.
Hey, got a minute?
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Vamos a hablar con Tali. Aquí abajo en ingeniería. Piloto, estoy ahí. Guardar.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Bueno, ahora mismo no estamos pensando en batallas largas, la verdad. Opinión sobre server. Nah, ya he hablado con ellos.
Will do, Commander.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Bueno, Ciudadela, ir a la flota de los Quarianos
What happens if you're convicted?
y revisar lo de la nave aquella que estaba a punto de explotar.
The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Por esto estoy retrasando todo lo posible lo de hacer la misión de conseguir el cacharrito que nos llevará a pasar por el relé Omega 4. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hey,
What do you think of our mission?
I know when someone's got murder on their mind. The collectors are out to kill us. Rather do it to them first.
Seguramente me va a mandar a paseo de nuevo,
Discuss
pero...
our relationship.
I said I want to think about everything. I just... You know what it's like to think you're alone and find out you're not?
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast, fucker.
If you need to think, I can wait. For a while.
I just... This is so... You're weird, Shepard.
Vale, vamos a dejarlo así de momento. Que a lo mejor va a resultar que le tendré que dar la otra opción. Que espero que no. Pero todavía nos queda algo de tiempo. Pues a la ciudadela, a la flota y...
No messages
No creo que dé tiempo para más. Los muertos, podría ocurrirte algo. Bla, 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 bla. Sobre los cuidadores. Espero que esta dirección todavía sea válida. Prometí enviar información sobre los cuidadores si averiguaba algo y esto es importante. ¿Recuerdas aquellos datos de exploración que obtuviste? No muchos, pero sí. Resulta que los cuidadores son productos de bioingeniería. Según las comparaciones que he efectuado con parte del material del soberano, la nave insignia de Salem, fueron diseñados hace millones de años, por los mismos que crearon al soberano. Quizás no entiendan lo importante que es esto, pero apunta que la ciudadela no fue realmente creada por los proteanos. Podría ser obra de algo mucho más antiguo que los cuidadores fuesen guardianes orgánicos. Aún hay más. Según mis lecturas genéticas, parece que reaccionan a algo, algún tipo de señal, cada 15.000 años. Es posible medir las discrepancias genéticas. Es como deducir los años de sequía estudiando los anillos de un árbol. No sé quién hizo esto, pero la última activación de esa señal coincide aproximadamente con la época en la que desaparecieron los proteanos, y está programada para volverse a activar ahora, en la época actual. Si esa vieja tecnología todavía funciona, puede que nos esperen unas cuantas sorpresas agradables. Pensé que quería saberlo. Aquí en la ciudadela nadie me va a hacer caso. Chao. Apuntad esta información para más adelante. Solicitud de transferencia. Ah, vale, lo de que tal y está aquí con nosotros y tal y cual. Ok. Inspectora Naya. Saludos, comandante. No tengo la certeza absoluta de que llegues a leer esto, pero gracias de nuevo por ayudarme con Samar. Los mercenarios de Eclipse están muy tranquilos por aquí, y mis superiores también se han relajado. Todo vuelve a la normalidad. No sé si ambas cosas guardan relación, pero la próxima vez que me encuentre con una justiciera espero mostrar el respeto que merece. Todavía no puedo creer que trabajase en un caso con una de ellas. Pocos humanos tienen tu suerte. Haré llegar cualquier dato que encuentre sobre su objetivo. Gracias, Inspectora Naya. Ah, vale. Saludos, comandante Shepard. Liara me facilitó tus datos de contacto. Formé parte del personal de limpieza de las Torres Anti. Me ayudaste a salir de allí. Según Tisoni, también encontraste a Zane. Él acabó con algunos mercenarios de Eclipse que trataban de abatirnos y me preguntaba si podrías transmitirle mi agradecimiento. Se movía de un modo. Uno ya estaba muerto antes de que se percatasen de su presencia. Le partió el cuello a otro y luego disparó a un tercero. Todo ello en el intervalo de pocos latidos. Fue increíble. Se movía como un bailarín con gracia y poder en constante movimiento. Tenemos que volver a Ilium, que me acabo de acordar, para entregar el pack de datos. Verlo cambió mi vida. Despertó en mí algo que todavía no entiendo del todo. No sé qué haré, pero las vidas salarianas son demasiado cortas para desperdiciarlas como guardianes. Sobre todo cuando hay tantas cosas ahí fuera. Voy a buscar algo que me permita capturar lo que viene. Esa belleza, esa perfección estética. También voy a comprarme ropa bonita. Así que si puedes decirle eso, o solo la parte que te parezca más adecuada, te lo agradecería atentamente, G. Sí, que viven alrededor de unos 30 años, una cosa así. Salir de aquí. La ciudadela. Vamos a traerlo a él y allá. Por la risa. Espero no haber metido la pata. Aquí. Es negro, of course. Añadir. Añadir. Creo que no hay nada más que hacer aquí en la ciudadela. Vamos a preguntar.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Yes? My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported to Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Obviamente no.
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
What sort of trouble is Mouse?
Uno pensaría que en un lugar como este, que es el plan de, pero ¿cómo van a haber niños aquí sin nadie que los cuide?
Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked at Kara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
A ver. Aquí, tenemos que subir. Es verdad, no la llegamos a encontrar en ningún sitio. Pues a ver, no es complicado encontrar a este chaval, lo he dicho. ¿Dónde estaba? Ahí.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You, Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Yo iba a hacer la broma, pero se me han adelantado.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
Y se ha jugado mucho con ese concepto en varias series.
For an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Is the people I work for? They can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You've always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Keller.
Un segundito.
One other thing. That Shepherd VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Dame una por la risa.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 voles who are patching it all the time.
Que no sé más que hacer arreglos. A lo mejor hay algo aquí detrás en plan de... Deberías de saber esto, o es alguna queja a algún juego de la compañía, no sé. O es simplemente estoy buscando los 3 pies al gato.
Tell me about Kelly.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up in the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shanakiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? I get 2 credits toward a new game.
¡Wow! 2 créditos. Impresionante. Que eso sí... A ver. En parte lo entiendo porque todo el mundo tiene que sacarse un dinero. Pero cuando vas a vender un juego y es en plan de... Te doy 2 euros por él y es en plan de... Ajá. Y tú lo vas a vender mínimo a 10. Sé que tienes que sacar dinero, pero... Te estás pasando un poco, campeón.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Lo bueno es que tenemos unas de la manga. ¿Se pasó de rosca bebiendo o qué?
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
Me encanta porque es en plan de se podía haber dado la vuelta y habérselo dicho.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Me encanta porque lo reconocen a él por la cara, pero no por el logo que tiene la armadura. No me jodas. Porque ese número, esa identificación pertenece a las fuerzas especiales del ejército y es en plan de, ok, vale.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
Me encanta la versión renegada de esta iteración. Sí, lamentablemente no puedo usarlo.
Apparently haven't noticed we're not C-sec. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will after we're done.
You're not the only one who can buy off
En plan, habla, lo hace
What are you, fraud?
y se acabó la serie.
His
Ya.
little apologist? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
Sí, pero ese no es el tema del que estamos hablando
You
ahora.
never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
Elias, if we were after you, we'd have already put a bullet in your head. Running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
Calma, hombre, calma. Todavía tenemos nuestros en la manga.
Goddamn waste of my time.
Ya.
How about this? You tell us the target.
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you could make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad. You'll need a shovel the size of the Citadel to dig yourself out of this.
Ahí está. Nuestros en la manga. Y tengo que decir que la verdad es que las correas de seguridad aquí son un poco mierda. Tienen los dos brazos fuera de las correas.
This is all above board. I'm a council specter.
Shit.
What? What's that mean, Freddy?
Spectres can do whatever they want, Elias. I can't help you.
Shit.
If it was you I wanted, I could kill you and go. I want the assassin. Tell me who the target is, and I'll leave.
Damn it. Joram Talid. He's a Turian, running for intendant of Zakiro Ward.
Where can we find him?
His apartment's in the 800 blocks.
Let's go.
¿Ha sido tan difícil?
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-sec filled with humans. Udina doesn't hesitate to remind them that we earned our place here. But that seems to piss him off more.
Aparte de toda la media flota que usamos para salvar el consejo. Eso ya tal.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Que no me gusta hablar de política. Porque no me gusta hablar en general de conceptos de los que no tengo mucho control. Pero en este caso es en plan de... Sí, Dios, la democracia es bonita, salvo cuando sale alguien que no me gusta. Es en plan de... Vamos a ver. ¿Y qué quieres que le haga? Salvo que de verdad haya habido alguien que haya metido la mano por detrás, que ahí la queja sería legítima. Pero si ha sido votada una persona sin que haya nada raro por detrás, pues mijo, es una gran putada, sí, pero es así como funciona.
And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Es John Wick en el espacio. Punto.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no!
Hombre.
They win one battle and think they're owed a council seat. My people won a Krogan war before we asked for that honor. That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete. Worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government?
Fácil, nosotros vivimos 100 años.
Good since the humans moved into Zakara Ward?
I like their food.
I'll have to take your word for that. I can't eat human food.
Y se pondrá hasta el culo de comida
Let's be
humana.
serious. Since the Shinnekiba...
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'll take it.
¿Por qué hay aquí una mejora de pistola pesada?
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of call yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Vamos a no perderle el rastro.
No problem so far.
La verdad es que las pantallas estas pican a la vista.
I've got him.
Target in sight.
O entra a la tienda o se parará por ahí a hablar.
Can you give me an update?
Técnicamente lo he hecho, pero vale. Tenemos que haber mirado por la ventana. La buena extorsión. ¿En serio todo esto está conectado así, sin seguridad ni nada? ¿Qué entro ahí dentro? Sí.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
No sign of trouble.
Ya de entrada que tu guardaespaldas sean un grupo de mercenarios. Que bueno. En principio no tendría que ser nada malo, pero precisamente este grupo de mercenarios.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reutilizando modelos, hombre, hay que optimizar.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss.
Eres una sombra. Me encanta porque se quedan esperando a que llegues tú y los veas. Por si acaso. También es verdad que es su primer trabajo, pero mi madre. Sutil como una patada en los huevos. Mi madre, con lo que me cuesta a mí acabar con ellos y él de 2 tiros.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Que no ha sido la mejor de las ideas. Pues en cuanto pegues un tiro, al resto se le puede escapar el dedo.
You son of a bitch.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace.
Le pega un tiro.
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Queda gente buena en la galaxia. Listo. Ahora sí, porque lo de Tali lleva más tiempo, pero debería de darnos el suficiente para terminar hoy.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problem is They aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Vámonos. Que este tipo de cosas, porque estamos en un juego y tal, y bueno, dices tú, es un juego, tú más o menos tienes decisiones sobre lo que pasa o deja de pasar. Pero a veces que ves tú una serie que se supone que está... que tú lo controlas, una serie que tiene... que está basado en cosas reales y tal, y ves este tipo de cosas y dices tú... me escama un poquito este tipo de cosas. Sobre todo en series de policías de... Ahora mismo no sabría decir ningún nombre, pero series policíacas de Estados Unidos y tal, que siempre están con el tema de... No, porque hay normas, hay que respetarlas, hay leyes y tal y cual. Pero cuando les afecta a ellos directamente o a alguien cercano a ellos, en plan de... Bueno, a lo mejor ayudar a Tali. A lo mejor hay demasiadas normas y demasiadas leyes. Podríamos hacer algo. En plan de claro que sí, campeón. Que esta es jodida. Que esta si no tienes al tope virtud o rebeldía, se puede torcer en 0, puede tener consecuencias terribles en Mass Effect 3. Correcto. Correcto. Toda la saga es así. Literalmente uno de los... Tali, por supuesto. Uno de los finales que son canon, que pueden llegar a ocurrir. Un poco igual. Añadir. Es que la speech es en ocultación táctica. Rango. Que la speech es en el ataque a los recolectores. Y sea en plan de no. Shepard murió de verdad, definitivamente esta vez. Y todo lo que ocurre en Mass Effect 3, pues bueno.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Vamos a tal.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
Lo voy a explicar yo, pero si nos lo pueden explicar.
Responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor. I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, No, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Y por esto suelo dejar la misión de Tali para el final, porque si te tienes que ir a hacer otra cosa, Tali no puede salir de aquí, se tiene que quedar.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Va, a ver qué podemos sacar de aquí.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray.
What?
It is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Handgirls greatly respects both you and Talizora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alaray soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Aquí se han saltado varios pasos.
What can you tell us about the Alaray?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alaray sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alaray.
Sí, aquí se ha saltado un montón de... Sí. Espera, ¿por qué? Reiniciar misión, sí. Sí, porque esto se ha saltado la primera parte del juicio por completo. No sé qué demonios ha pasado aquí. Que hablé con ella porque pensaba, coño, está ahí en medio. Pues tendremos que hablar con ella para poder continuar. Pero... joder. Vale, y esto no se puede saltar.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Comandante, no capitán. Le doy mucho a Tali, correcto, tal. A ver. Guardamos aquí. ¿Seguro? Ah, amigo, porque hablé con ella en vez de acercarme.
I am glad you came.
Joder, tremendo bug, ¿no?
I them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my
Está
father's.
buenísimo, sí, sí.
Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tally. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nema.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tally and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tally. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tally. You have friends who still know you as Tally Zora Vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tally have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my
Perfecto.
power to help you, Tally.
Hora de usar el piquito de oro.
I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Pues la primera vez que me pasa este bug, la verdad. Por eso me extrañó que en plan de todo esto que estamos viendo ahora se lo saltó a la torera. Y seguro que no hubiésemos podido continuar si no podíamos hablar con el resto de almirantes.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Talia Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Talia crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Talia's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nema, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, son Chorus, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh, sorpresa. No lo podíamos haber sabido.
What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Y ahora tendríamos la conversación que tuvimos antes.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing it. Talizor is guilty.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Hey.
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I...
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Bien, poco a poco.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
You didn't say much during the opening statements, Admiral.
There wasn't much to say. This trial is a waste of time.
It matters a great deal to me.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Falta
If you're not
interés.
interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalchorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Por gente como tú es por la que estáis en la situación en la que estáis ahora mismo. Lado laboratorio.
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Venga, vamos a coger el transbordador. Yo hablo bien siempre.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alloy. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the guests.
Y tras hablar con ella, sí, directos a la cápsula y a retomar la nave. Entre 10 y 50 no es nada que no nos hayamos enfrentado ya. Nope.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Even during the hearing, Calizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
A ver. Que el problema no es la misión en sí. Lo que comenté de que las cosas se pueden ir a tomar por culo muy rápido es lo que viene después de retomar la nave. Porque va a seguir el juicio y va a estar complicado.
Sorry, I mean Vast Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard of Vast Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Salam.
Bueno, claro, los Geth deberían de saber que lo tienen complicado, porque solo tienen una nave como para empezar y a saber si... Bueno, creo que todas tienen capacidad de ataque, pero vamos, que es una nave laboratorio, no es... Sería una locura. Vaya, ¿por qué? Botiquín. Me preocupa más eso que está ahí detrás. Llevamos... Diría que entre 9 y 10, más o menos. Mala idea. Baterías, ¿cómo vamos? Vale, ya está a tope. Tengo que ver si hay alguna mejora para llevar más potencia en las armas especiales. ¿De verdad vas a saquear dinero aquí? ¡Ey! Si me dejan... No. Coño, es este. Estoy ciego.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Más registros.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Demasiado tarde. A ver qué encontramos aquí. Que un traje tenga muchos bolsillos es una cosa. A menos que tengas ahí en uno de tus bolsillos sea un portal a otra dimensión. Meter algo tan grande me parece complicado. ¿Alguno más? Nope. ¿Hay algo más por aquí? Pues nada, seguir y a limpiar esto. Al cazador. ¿Y qué llevarán aquí? Un par de horas. A saber qué tendrían por ahí dentro, de dejarlos más tiempo. ¿Lo habré conseguido? Sí. Que me resulta gracioso que a nivel de lore intentar piratear a un Geth es poco menos que imposible. Pero teniendo la habilidad es en plan de... Ah, pues ya está. Yay. Ese yo que aquella caja.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
We should keep moving.
Right.
No, hay algo más en la otra sala. ¿Se puede entrar siquiera? No. Seguimos. Bien. Es verdad, no ha cambiado el subfusil. Mierda, tengo que hacerlo en cuanto pueda. ¡Yey! Tengo la puntería donde no da el sol. A ver. ¿Cuántas balas puede llevar el cargador? Sí. A ver, quítale los escudos y toda la salud que pueda. Mierda. Bien, 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 bien. Eso. Portátil. Botiquín. Vale. Ajá.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Importante... No, pues tiene que ser arriba. Estoy pasando todas las cajas fuertes porque a estas alturas ya el dinero importa poco. Lo más que podría interesar sería conseguir más material. Stace. A ver si con esto... Hostia. Sí que tenían algo, sí. Armadura. Bien. Mierda. Afloja, compañero. Y menos mal que no es de los que explotan.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed.
¿Hemos pasado por alto alguno?
Like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online? Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No, we're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue. We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material. Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Y esto es lo que digo que va a ser la parte más complicada del juicio. Es que estoy hablando de memoria y siempre que hablo de memoria meto la pata. Pero... Estamos aquí, hombre. Creo que hay una posibilidad de hacer que Tali se quede y que no se descubra lo del padre, pero no estoy del todo seguro. Pues como digo, es una opción muy complicada y no sé si contamos con toda la virtud necesaria para que todo salga bien. Ahora veremos.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
We cleared the Geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Sí, básicamente el final hacer, el juicio no va tal y sino de, y sí, el paragón para esos altos. Básicamente es ir evitando el tema, quiero recordar. Ya, es aprovechar todas las opciones azules que vayan saliendo, pero es eso, por eso digo que es complicado.
We still don't know what happened on the Alarai.
No, Admiral, you don't. But you gave her my name. I'm her captain. I trust her with my life, and I'm telling you that she's innocent.
And we should just trust this human's opinion?
We placed Tali's life in the human's hands. Would you doubt those words if they came from a Quarian, Captain?
No. Based on the rest of the evidence, I suppose that I wouldn't.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Yay.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict.
Listo, ala, pa' casa.
All charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admirals.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Ojalá, todo ha terminado
You
bien.
pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Talizora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
Now what's this?
A casita que llueve. Más tenta virtud. Yo creo que ya estamos a tope. Nada, casi. Pero ya, si hemos superado esto, podemos superar cualquier conversación que tengamos de aquí a que terminemos.
I knew they wouldn't exile Talizora.
Congratulations, Talizora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the ride, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Yay. Pues hablamos con ella en la nave. Con Zane también hay que hablar. Y lo dejamos aquí para la próxima semana. Mañana me voy a ver la peli del Mario. A ver, poco a poco, que a veces las pantallas de carga son eternas.
Commander, you received a new message at your private terminal.
Por supuesto que sí. Ingeniería. A ver. La tercera, por decir, algo nuestro, deberes acciones por bla 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 bla. Creo que lo he hecho bien. Vamos a esperar a más adelante.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty board.
Siempre me ha encantado lo que deriva de esto en el 3.
I have no idea.
¿Cuál de todas las partes?
Might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Amanda. Lo de... Ah, ya, sí, correcto. Ciertamente. Caballero.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
Ah, bueno, entonces.
I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
The compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
Creo que la respuesta es obvia.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes.
Me suena, pero...
The world is overcharged with inhabitants, and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, a smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes, defiant in the scope. The laser dances on it. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Ahí está. Y esto es, si tienes tiempo para desarrollar las conversaciones con él, esto te lo explica antes de hacer la misión del hijo.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time. Do you need
A ver, porque como lo he dicho, estamos en un...
Later. I'd like
Ok.
to consider.
I should go.
Estamos en un... esto de espacio tan corto que no sé. Hay conversaciones que nos vamos a perder. ¿Llegué a hablar con Garrus?
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Siéntate, hombre, que no muerde.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the
Bueno,
sacrifice
sí, nos vemos el
necessary
siguiente.
to become one of us.
Ok.
And the training has a high casualty rate. It
Gracias.
is a life of
De todas maneras, hasta que no
constant
terminemos de hablar con Samara no voy a cortar.
entire galaxy. There are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter.
¿Te imaginas? Le preguntas eso y se queda en plan de... Nunca me lo había planteado. Y le rompes todos los esquemas.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
You know about Knights Errant and Samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
Si no se han borrado de la galaxia a estas alturas, no creo que lo consigan ya.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
No vamos a ir por ese camino.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Pues listo, ya hemos hablado con ella. Y vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Mañana ya terminamos todas las misiones. Mañana haremos la secundaria esa de evitar que una nave explote. Y vemos qué más podemos rascar antes de coger el módulo de salto. Pues gente, eso es todo. Espero que os haya gustado, que os lo hayáis pasado bien. Y nos veremos ya la próxima semana, el próximo lunes. Hasta luego.